Hello! Welcome in, everyone. Rain, Darren, Al, Germ. Good to see everyone. Matson, welcome back. Glad to have you in. All right, folks, we're doing it. We're doing some learning projects again. Gluten Morgan. Darren, did you see the latest Factorio Fun Friday news for the expansion? Autocorrect is not no German. No. Okay, I did a little bit of mining off camera. No, I did fix the double jump problem. But I haven't found the right way to calculate what the cutoff should be. And I think I got semi-solids working a little bit cleaner now. It still does that slight like velocity thing, but honestly that's not a big deal.
A singular strike.
It's a good game. Okay, so this one is not semi-solid. You can't go through that one, but this one you can just go right through. It just turns off the collision. Wee. See, the thing is, this whole setup here, bad game design. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. This whole setup here, I could whip this out in JavaScript in like 20 minutes. That's the annoying thing. And I would have had probably better control over like a lot of the process. That's what bugs me about building an engine. It's like, I already know how to do all the nitty-gritty code stuff, but in the long run, it's like the 3D stuff. Yeah, the lighting shadow do look weird, it's true. So the light is coming from the camera's point of view. So if we, oops, so can we do like this? Yeah, so it's that overhang there that's casting the shadow when we get underneath it. But honestly, I'm not. It's gonna look weird. This is a learning project, and that's okay. It's gonna look weird for a bit. So let's see. We need to figure out if we want to actually build something that's basically Adventure Island. We got quite a few things to learn about. 1, enemies. 2, collectibles. Both of those are very important. Graphics are distant. You know, they're down the line quite a ways. But let's do. Actually, I guess for collectibles, we probably do want collectibles that are enemies. Ooh, collectible enemies. What an idea. So I guess what we want to do is have... I guess we do want to actually do graphics. Because if we're going to do collectibles, we're going to have to draw out some fruit. Oh no, the eggplant. Make like 20 games. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's great. It's fine. Okay, so let's see here. So semi-solid, we want to, let's see, we want to do a few things actually. I guess we want to put a plane on the back of it, or it can be a cube, that's fine. It doesn't really make a difference. Because there's no, we're not going to actually interact with it. It doesn't need a collider. Honestly, it would probably be better if it didn't have one at all. All right, so I want to make this small, VV small. 0.6 is where it would, yeah, that's where it would interact with the ground exactly. Z1 position, this doesn't matter. We're gonna fix that later. Scale, our Z scale, we want this to be pretty thin. Let's go with Nice point. This is going to be the backdrop right here. 1.4, I guess, is right where we want that. And then we just want it to go up, up, up. So let's make it tall. Ooh, yeah. I'm okay if it does some Z fighting on the back. Like, that does not bug me one bit. Okay, so right about there. Perfect. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's a work of art, really. We do want it to be the same size, which is, what, 3.5? Is that what we get? No? Must not be. Must be 3. Yeah, there we go. What's the Expedition? Oh, because this one's all wonky. So let's put this one at 3. Let's put this one at 3. And they should line up. Yeah, nice. So now we're going to group these together. So we're going to create an empty object that is going to be called semi-solid. And now we can put this one, which we will call semi-solid back, and semi-solid cube. So now we can move these in tandem. Great, cool. Love it. And we're gonna actually make art, I guess. So let's see here. For a solid wall, that I get the general idea. Now for things like where we want to create like a single image with lots of collectibles, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But let's just start with I don't know. Alright, here's one of those things where I'm not sure how it works. Let's start with low pixel stuff and go from there. Let's go with a nice 32 by 32. And then we'll just make a nice tileable image. CS2 is struggling a bit. There we go. All right, let's grab some colors here. Let's see, what am I gonna go with? What kind of image? We're gonna make a nice. This is gonna be the earthen backdrop for the semi-solid. Because you gotta have those, you know, kind of orangey, brown. Ugh. There we go. And then a nice darker shade of brown. A little bit better. Here we go. Nice rich reddish brown. Yeah, something like a little swoopy doop. That should tile, right? Yeah, that looks good. In fact, take that and just copy paste that. Let's bring it down 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. There's our art. Looks familiar. You know what? I can't help it. I love candy striping, candy stripe ground. It's something about look behind me, right there. That right there behind my head. That straight out of Dab Worlds. I've got a soft spot for it. I love it. Okay, let's make a new folder real quick for me to throw these. Snail Mountain. That is the official, unofficial name of this project. All right, we're gonna call that dirt. And then let's create a folder and call that Snail Mountain. What are we gonna call? This is our textures. Okay. And then I'll just grab that. Snail Mountain. I should be able to just drag and drop it. Yeah, here we go. Texture. Done. Easy. Okay. Semi-solid back. Ooh, where do I put that? Ah, it's got to be an actual texture. So I say create render texture. Is it render texture? No. Create material. Yes. Okay, we're gonna call this dirt. And I should be able to just drag this onto the albedo. And then I should be able to just drag this onto the, ooh. All right, so now here's where we have to manage the, there we go. Oh, All right. How do I make this work? Albedo. Like, I want this to tile. There's a few things that I want to do. One, I don't want it to smooth out the lines. And I don't know how to make that happen for, like, pixely stuff. Let's find out. Let's just Google it. Unity, albedo, pixely. Man, can you believe how... All right, mini rant. Every tutorial out there that I've found for Unity, well, no, let's say 60% of the tutorials out there. Oh yeah, isn't that cool? You don't guess letters. Don't guess letters. 60% of the tutorials out there for Unity, it's like, hey, you want to do this thing? Well, I'm going to show you how to do this thing. First, you want to start with this. Then, hold on, you should buy my course. And let's talk about my course and how great it is for the next 3 minutes before I actually tell you how to do this thing. All right, let's see here. Texture, pixel art. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This might be. Oh, is it? No. Man, the first Google result for this is like, you know what? I would tell you to search your problem, as it has been answered hundreds of times. But yada yada. It's like, no, this is the first result now. Get over it. Filter mode for the texture. Filter mode for the texture. Oh, is it because I'm doing the material instead of the texture? Oh, this guy's doing a 2D game. See, that's not 3D. Let me add 3D to my, okay, how to add 3D texture. Use Blender. That's not an answer. Well, I mean, hopefully it's not an answer.
Do a barrel roll.
That's how you do it. Yahaha. No. I mean, one solution is just make it a higher res version of the image. But that seems like a terrible idea. Metallic. No. Smoothness. None. Detail. What does this mean? If I Hover over mask first. I don't know what that means. Emission. No. What? No. I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. See if I crank this up. I mean, that certainly does help, but it's still technically a blurry thing going on there, but it's better, I guess. Standard shader. Oh wait, hang on. There's some stuff in here. Different shaders. Nope. Okay. Okay. GUI. What does this do? Yeah. Huh. Oh. Ugh. Unlit. Oh, interesting. So a shadow doesn't apply to it, I think, is the deal there. It's just always perfectly bright, which is a little unnatural. Like, I mean, admittedly, adding pixel art to this. You probably ought to, yeah. See, that looks not great. Not awful, but not great. What if we do 8:8? I guess, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hang on. I'm trying to find that sweet middle ground where it looks passable, because you're going to be seeing it at a distance. Let's be fair. Like, maybe that's fine. All right, I'll throw him down. I gotta go get a snake. Got him. Woo! See you in a little bit. You gotta get Tears of the Kingdom and then, you know, record your entire playthrough so we can laugh at all the hilarious, funny things that happen. All the haha moments. That's Snaky. What a card. Alright, I mean, this looks alright. This looks okay. I would be down to watch a video of you playing through Tears of the Kingdom. Now, I don't know how you would... I toyed with the idea of cutting down my Darkest Dungeon playthrough to a highlights video, and I'm like, that's a ton of work. Going through like a, you know, that would have been like a 40-hour playthrough. It's like, I don't want to do that. That sounds bad. That sounds like a pain. Just upload it in full. Brilliant. Wait, I'm doing controls. What is this? There we go. Okay. I just wanted to get the right. All right. Ground. That's a good green. We're not gonna do candy stripes. Unedited raw footage. Instead, we're gonna do dots. More dots. How are we gonna do the dots here? Something like this. Merge layers. Let's go with this for our grassy texture. Does the dirt material use the dirt texture? It does, actually. Say grass. And now grab that, pull it in here, and make a new material. Grass. speedo in, make it no smoothness, I guess. Oh, and semi-solid, we're gonna actually make that a prefab. And we're gonna edit that prefab. Somehow. Oh, because I gotta get, there we go. Take it. Not what I was hoping for, but, 100% motion blur all the time. Okay, that's not what I was really expecting for how the tiling works. Huh. See, I can increase it one way. More dots, more dots, more dots. That just moves it. Okay, Okay, All right, think. Unity, Unity, material, tiling, dimensions. How to make a texture tile and not stretch. Okay, maybe this is what I want. It's probably not. No, that's not what I want. Set the mesh XY at the same proportion of the image. Wait, that might be something. The mesh. What? What? I don't feel like that really helped. Wait, hang on. Wait, click on your sprite in the project. Texture type. No, that's 2D. Oh, wait. Select the material. Go to secondary maps. Okay, hang on. This might be something. Go to secondary maps. Set the tiling there. Why not do that in the main map? Oh, we're gonna have a little break here. So enjoy some clips, I guess, this time. Wait, is she coming up? She is, in fact, coming up. Shh, chat, be quiet. This time, oh boy. Oh, but the, so the suggestion thing, the level idea thing. All it does is it, like, it grabs a random item from each list. In some cases, it grabs, like, multiple items, or it randomly decides that it doesn't want any items from a list. Alright, so... Oh! Wow! I feel like I got super lucky on that one. I guess just throw Luigi at that last jump like 4 or 5 times, and he eventually gets it. Oh! First clear on a pet. Decent position to land a few lucky shots. Hello, Mr. Other Spy. 3. Oh, that was good. Oh, did you guys like that? I liked that. Let's go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes! Nope. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. I don't need the one up. Oh my goodness. Let's do it. Let's impersonate Germ Dove here. There we go. There we go. I'm now fully germed up. Wait, hang on. There's something missing. There's something missing. There we go. The full Germ Dove experience. The slightly grainy chroma key. This is how we're doing the rest of the stream in Germ Dove mode. This is truly a new era for the channel. Stealing other people's layouts.
I would like to spin again.
What's he doing?
I don't know what he's doing either. He's heading towards another bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yes! I'm gonna solve the puzzle!
All right, go ahead.
It's like you don't even want a gift!
He could have had first place. What did he do?
Such a good bankrupt. One of the best moments. All right, Tyler. This guy's saying do it in. Thank you. How else would I have remembered? Tiling a material independent of its size. There we go. That sounds like what I want. Every time I resize the plane, I have to retouch the yes, that is a problem. Yes. How do you... One step away without a script is to apply the texture in world space. Okay, yes, that sounds good. What does that mean? To do this, create a new shader. Dang it. No. Why? This doesn't seem like that weird of a thing to want. And then someone does a script that does it. Okay, we'll try that. Dang it. Okay, let's see if we're gonna have the... no, we are not. So one thing I've noticed, every time I close Unity and open it back, I lose all IntelliSense. And then I have to go over here and do this and then do regenerate project files. I have to do this every time, and I don't know if that's normal. Is that just something people live with, or is something very wrong here? Come on. Come on. I know you know what a mono behavior is. Come on, Visual Studio. Come on. Okay, we got it. It turned to the right color. Alright. So we're going to try this. So we want, apparently, this annotation. Make sure that it works even while you're editing. Interesting. And then just plop in this code here. Let's see if that is going to work. We'll see. So it's got to be something with a renderer. Just plop it on there. Okay, so if we take this, this does have a... Ooh, it's got a mesh renderer. Does that make a difference? That looks like it makes a difference. Yeah, that almost certainly makes a difference. That's got to be a mesh renderer, right? Oh yeah, look at that. That's got to be. Main texture scale is still a vector 2, though. So we're gonna see if this works, just as it stands. Stack sort, basically. We're just gonna plop it in and see what happens. All right, plop it in. Okay, okay, hang on. This kind of looks good. There you go. Oh wait, why are there two of them? Why does that keep happening to me? Dang it. Well, it's close to what we wanted. I get it. The idea here is that if I resize this, yeah, I guess. Dang it. So that's not exactly the problem I was dealing with. Now it's bad the other, basically, yeah. Huh. Yeah, because it's just scaling all three dimensions. I want to individually change the tiling, like the dimensions per dimension. Yeah, this looks, yes, this is it. Yes, walls are of different sizes. We get weird, wonky results. Have you considered mapping your textures in world space instead of object UV space? Tell me how to do that, and please don't mean that it's a shader. Why is that? That really doesn't feel like that should require something like that. This seems like such a straightforward thing that I feel like in an engine designed to make video games, this should work without that. But here we are. All right, get rid of this. Don't want it. Get rid of it. Throw it out. Man, that is really surprising. Okay, and let's change this positioning here. This makes no sense. Why is this here? Can we reset? I don't know how to. That's gonna reset everything. Where did it go? Oh, jeez. Cool. But yeah, that would be a good spot. Yeah. Why is the grid there, though? Whatever. We're at 0, 0, 0 now. Scale. 3, 3. Yeah, it's fine. And then we want to bring our Y position down to negative 2.4. There we go. There's our... Oh, wait. And also we want to pull this back. Sure, that's fine. There's some Z fighting. Can't we have a scale of 6? If only. All right. There's our... Oh, wait. Hang on. Open up the prefab. How are we missing this? Whatever. There. Fixed. Okay. How does that look with this? Also cool. Delete that. And then we should be able to add another one, another prefab here. Add it to position 2. Nope, 2. 0.5. There it is. Okay. Prefab. How does this look? Does it look awful? Ugh. Wow, that certainly does look interesting that way, doesn't it? Huh. With that identical texture going on there. You cannot tell where the actual ground is. Yeah, at this angle, that looks alright, except since the textures are identical, it's kind of hard to tell where the actual ground is. It might be, I don't know, it's good enough. Man, that is really surprising that that's the way that texturing works like that. I'm probably gonna struggle with that a lot. Okay, so ideally, next step, we would like to have different art for like actual ground, solid ground. Doesn't have to be very different. So let's open up our dirt. Let's actually stick with this color and get something nice and dark and just, I don't know, make some kind of, oh, you know what? You know what, guys? I actually have a tool for this. I have a tool for this that I've already built. I call it Pixel Genie. All right. So this is a very rudimentary lighting engine for some reason. So let's build a bubble generator. Yeah, well, okay. So we want to make sure we're doing global light, bubble brick. No, because then it just is going to look like brick. Shape scatter. Scatter some truncated cylinders, or truncated cones. How many of them? 30 of them. It's getting there. It's tiled. I don't know if that's, yeah, that is coming across. Let's vary the size of the radius. Whoop, too much. Oh, because it's, That's believable. That's a believable stony texture there. Sure, copy image. I don't get a chance to use that very often. Let's shift the color a little bit here. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Nice and old school pixely wall there. We're going to call this texture rocks. I knew there was a reason I built that thing. The highlights might be a little bit loud, but that's fine. Copy paste this as rocks. And just swap out the albedo. We'll see if that works or not. Okay, basic ground. We're gonna make this into a thingamabopper, a prefab. So to do this, we're gonna need an empty game object called ground. We're gonna call this ground top, and we will go ahead and give it the grassy material. Oh no! Okay, that's not gonna fly, huh? So I have to... Nope. Ooh. Uh-oh. Can I not change the tiling per... Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, I guess that's okay. Sure. Why not? How is that not something I can just do? Alright, I was in play mode, so it all fell apart. Ground. Basic ground is already a prefab, huh? Okay, cool. Well, great. Well, let's edit it. It's gonna get grass. You know what? Let's just leave it as is for now. Whatever. Okay, and now we need another cube added onto here. Is this at 0, 0, 0? Why is it not at 0, 0, 0? Don't get that. Yeah, there is a way. That's not a bad idea. It's just to make this not 60 long. Instead, make it like 20 as our base. 10, 5. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that other. We're gonna get rid of that, and the scripts can go into a folder as well now.
The wheel of fate is a fickle mistress.
Yeah, that's fine. That's gone. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's fine too. Okay. Yeah, got it. Fine. I moved something. Pardon me. Okay. Cube. Zero, zero, zero. Size 3, 2, 1, 1. X scale. 1, 1. Oh, because it's a sub element there. I guess that makes sense. Z fighting polygon team. There we go. Incredible. Get the rocky texture. Looks like absolute crap. That's not much better. Wow, that does look like crap, doesn't it? Okay, so now we can move our ground over. Man, I'm just really surprised by how you just can't do art very easily in this, huh? So what we should probably do, let's play around with this a little bit, is rotate the camera a little bit more. Is it this one? Yeah, something like this. Should we go straight flat? No depth at all? Maybe we should. Worked for Shovel Knight, that's true. Gotta admit. Okay, this cube, we're gonna make this one a little bit taller, but also a little bit lower down, not that low. There we go. Okay, there we go. Ugh, looks like garbage at this scale, huh? Like, why? Why does it look so bad? Oh well. There we go. We have a working system now. Too busy? Probably. Maybe someday we'll even change it. Hello.
Hello.
There she is. It's her.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's been a day.
Hi, Al. Hi, Mr. Dove.
Mr. Dove. Oh, this needs to be, that is something. We have to give it low friction. Where do we have to put that on exactly? Does that just go on these, I guess? Yes, okay, that should do it. And then make sure that's got that.
Wow, look at this game.
Wow, isn't it amazing? You can jump through stuff, you can fall off of pits.
Nice.
Incredible.
You can do everything.
Yeah, it's all
All you need.
there. It's all there.
So that box a snail.
Less pronounced. Is it very pronounced like this? Like there's a little bit of a shadow under there, but not much. Right? I mean, I guess just... Yeah, I mean, it's not going to look good. Let's just accept that.
Not with that attitude.
Fair.
And not unless you squint a little.
Yeah, squint a little. Okay, we're gonna make some food, I guess. And apparently we can't get away with low pixel. Haha. Programmer art. Let's see here. Pull up our settings. Grid. Guide. Make it every 64 pixels. Oh, we can go more than that. There we go. That leaves us plenty of room for art. We're going to art, everyone. So brace yourselves.
How exciting.
Food.
I'm gonna go sit.
You know
I'm
what?
really tired.
You've earned a good sit. We need a good apple.
Hello everyone. This is a message on behalf of Sub to Misoon. She wonders why everyone wants to change her name. She's just trying to live her life. Was she not a good dupster? She came to as many meetings as she can make it to. She kinda hates you all.
Ouch. The nerve. Let's go even further beyond. No, even better, even better. Let's make these, let's start 16 by 16, but then stretch them out. In Japan. Well, yeah, huh. Hello, Turtle. Thank you for that 34th month of subscription. I appreciate your continued support. And I need to thank GQ when he gets here, because I got a gift sub to Al's channel from GQ. I need to go find where in the VOD that happened to see what went down. Apple. Oh man. Apple. It's an apple, ladies and gentlemen. Let's lock transparency. This is what it's all about. This is where the magic happens. Beautiful. Apple. This an apple. Look at that sheen. That is one good looking apple right there. Much art. Art. I'm not used to using so many pixels for one piece of art. All right, banana. Banana. That's a thin banana. Let me fatten that. There we go.
Moon viewing ceremony, 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 moon viewing ceremony.
Ah, classic. Apple. Apple. Banana. There we go. Banana. Just like that. It's very rounded because I want it to kind of fill the bounding box a bit. I assume these are going to have maybe a circular, you know, what you call it, hitbox. Strawberry. Good call. Strawberry. It's Pac-Man. It's basically Pac-Man. Strawberry needs a little bit more point to it. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Cookies and milk. Oh my gosh, you're so right. What song is this? This is Hakutai Forest from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Is it in a hack? A ROM hack of some sort? And people are quizzing you on what it is? Because I could see that happening. a richer brown here. Cookie. Trust me. Cookie. You know what I'm realizing is I bet having the images adjacent to each other is really not good. All right. So let's do image interpolation nearest neighbor. So that we can scale this up by 800%. All right, that'll be enough for now. Foods. We're gonna call it foods. All right, textures, foods. All right, we're gonna see how this works. So we need a base collectible prefab, and then somehow it's going to store how many points it's worth, I guess. I don't know how we're gonna get that value. Let's see. The foods need to be on a layer, and then the player will have a script looking for interaction with those triggers. And then somehow we'll pull a value of how much food it's worth. But for starters, they can just all be worth one food. All right, so let's try to create a food. Collectible food. 3D object, I guess. It's going to be a sphere that exists within. Why is this? I don't get why it thinks I don't want things at the origin. All right, so this is going to be a prefab. Collectible food. There it is. The food. Ooh. The blank of the blank. Probably. I can only assume. Okay, sphere. I do not want the sphere to be drawn. We can actually remove that renderer entirely. This is just going to be the hitbox that we're going to be looking for, I guess. Wait, does that work? Oh wait, no, we need a sphere collider on the base probably would be the way to do this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then this can actually go away. And then in here, we're going to add, ooh, how do we, Can we add a 2D renderer to this? Or do we have to, oh, you know what we could add? We can add a plane to it. So add a plane, except make it smaller. Why so big? Is this just what size planes start at? Jeez. Okay. Okay, and then rotate it around the x-axis 90 degrees, negative 90 degrees. Oh, wait, actually that's not gonna quite fill it. Need it to be a little bit larger. All right, collectible food, you can have your mesh renderer back. No, you don't get that, never mind. Okay, so we want it to go out to like 0.1, is that the spot? I guess that is the spot, weirdly. I guess they have a default 10 by 10 size. Planes have to be big to be able to fly. That's actually a great point. Okay, default material. All right, so we want this to use our food. All right, this is gonna be weird right here because I'm trying to get multiple pieces of art in one file. Okay, so we want to have a new material, right? Or yeah, called foods. And it's this right here. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I have to have one for every single one of these, don't I? Okay, so this one is actually going to be called apple. And it is going to be somewhere. I can't find it. Is it because I don't see it? Oh wait, I haven't put it on the plane yet. That's probably why. How about that? All right. So apply apple. There it is. Why is it upside down? Ah, it's because this is flipped this way. No, that still doesn't make any sense to me. Are we looking at this in a weird way? How do I recenter my... Recenter me. Okay. I feel like positive X should be that way. Yeah, this is weird. Why is it going that way? Whatever. You have to call it a red stem. Fair enough. Okay, so this, I want to rotate it in such a way that that is up. There we go. That'll work. It's not transparent. The original is... What happened to the strawberry? Why is it doing that? Wait, what? Okay, so we can do this. 0.25, 0.25. There it is. So that should be great, except there's some weird stuff happening. They all look kind of weird. There's missing things going on with that. I don't know why. I'm learning a lot of things that are really worrying. Transparent material. Okay. Select the transparent material from the inspector window. Set the rendering mode from opaque to fade. Ah, ugh. Well, it's working, I guess. Huh. All right. Sure. Huh. It's fine looking red stem. Oh, hey, Leech. Tried playing Dabble Worlds. Frame rate is finally a lot more stable. That's something. That's good to hear. There have been some minor optimizations along the way, so maybe one of them fixed whatever specific issue was slowing your copy down. Okay, so boom, there it is. And we can make it kind of bob a little bit if we can bob our apple. The size of this may be a little big. So let's actually oh, interesting. Okay. Let's actually have the size of this. Did that actually... Ah, there's the problem. There we go. Okay, good. Apple's got a bob. Okay, that's fine right there. So this is now just Apple. So now I need to make a copy of this. Except I want to make it like an inherited, a prefab of a prefab. Is that something we can do? Can we have like hierarchical Unity prefab inheritance? Prefab variant. Okay. Okay, yep. How do we do it? Tell me how to do it. Right click on a prefab and select create prefab variant. Okay, cool. Hello. Winman. I did see you were doing that, and I heard we are optimistic somewhat, like, you know, not as good as it once was, but perhaps workable. Let's see. Physics. Oh, yeah. Wall ejection is still a thing to some degree in Dabble Worlds. Okay, so the idea is I should be able to oh, maybe down here, create variant, prefab variant. There it is. So let's try this banana. So let's go over to our textures here. We're going to copy apple to make banana. And that should be fairly easy because we just have to offset the tiling by a little bit, right? No, a little bit more. Oh wait, this is not a, never mind. Oh wait, no. As I have to do this. I have to do this. There it is. That's banana. Okay, then we can do it again for strawberry. Which is gonna bump this to 0.5. And then one last time for cookie. By popular demand, cookie. Change that to 0.75. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so we want these to be collectibles. Oh wait, we haven't even made the first one complete, to be fair. But let's just go ahead and edit this prefab of banana by doing that. Boom. It's now a banana. It's just that easy. And we should be able to get away with creating another variant of apple called strawberry, and another variant of apple called cookie. And now we can Update the textures on these. We're editing strawberry. Go back to our prefabs. Edit our cookie to have the cookie texture. Cool. Great. This is one of those things that's like, I could do this so much quicker in JavaScript just by, you know, instead of all this drag and drop and navigating through menus, I could just code it in. Like say, okay, it's tile number 1, tile number 2, tile number 3, tile number 4. I get it, it's important, but still. All right. So now any changes we make to our base apple here should apply to all 4 types. So let's do this. Let's throw a banana in here. Why is it way back there? It's way back there. Put it back. Oh, it's at reset transform. There it is. Okay. And let's set that. Ooh, bring it back. Bring it back. It's big. Banana is big. Oh, I scaled the instance of apple, but not the prefab. So now if I go to the prefab of apple, I should be able to scale this down by half, as well as the sphere collider's size. And that should affect all of the prefabs, we hope. Still looks pretty big. Still looks pretty big to me. If I add another apple in here, is it going to be the correct size? No, it's not. Okay, what's the deal there? Oops. Delete this apple. Delete this banana. No, leave the banana. Delete. A few general ideas. Let's see. Oh, that'd be cool. A leech level for the level contest. I haven't checked the database to see if there's any submissions yet. All right, get rid of this. Why is there a null reference exception? Where's that coming from? Who put a null reference in my good and perfect Snail Mountain? All right, apple is still huge. So we should be able to go to our prefabs. The scale... Like, this should be the scale of this, right? Or is it not? Apple. Apple has a 0.125 radius. And that matches. So what's the radius here? It says 0.125. Is that just the size of 0.125? Oh wait, no. Look at that. Yeah, there's the proper size. So actually we had it fine here with 0.25. That is actually just fine and dandy. But for some reason, this one, this plane is big. Oh, is it because, oh no, is that why? Is it because resetting the transform? I think that is why. Okay. I think I figured out why, and I am a little bit worried about it. So what it means is, all right, our radius target is 0.25. Yeah, we want to reset this to 1. We want our parent object to always have a reset transform. And now this stuff can be brought down to 05, 05, 05. And hopefully that will have affected everything else as well. We will see. All right, throw an apple in here. reset transform, and now we should be able to, yeah, look at that. Looks great. Perfect. Throw a banana in while we're at it. Apple banana. Beautiful. You can't do anything with them, but here they are. Ow, ow, ow. That's not how collectibles work, silly. I think I'm on top of the plane, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Huh. Cool. Great. Well, we don't want... Okay, here we go. This needs to be a trigger. And the plane should not have a collider at all. There we go. Alright, that should fix that. So now we should be able to fly right through them. Yeah, good. Okay, let's add some basic scripts in. Let's add a bobbing script, perhaps. Yeah, why not? C# script. Oscillate. Is that how you spell oscillate? Who knows? And since if we put it on Apple, it should apply to all objects. All right, oscillate. Because, you know, you get it. Let's see here. Transform dot position dot y plus equals math dot sine of time dot delta time. Oh, right, because it's a, yeah, okay, okay. We have to do a vector. Okay, I think this will do the trick, but it'll be really weird. Let's add a serialized field. Float y speed. I have no idea what an appropriate amount is, so we're gonna find out. All right, throw this on the Apple prefab here. Put it right on here. Why does it add it twice? What is going on there? Let's see this thing just zip out of sight immediately. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Farewell. There they go. There they go. They're gone. All right, bye. Cool. Whoops. What did I do wrong here? A greater amount here should make it bob faster, right? Oh, maybe not. Huh. 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 Math.sine. Yeah, it's going to be between -1 and 1. So it's going to start with positive values. Y Speed and Y magnitude. Let's do this. So can I edit that now? Hello? Where's my Y magnitude, bro? Reset. Remove. Nope. It's just not there. I just have Y speed for some reason. It's just not. No. No. Why is this other serializable field not showing up anywhere? Huh. What? Okay, I'm gonna try changing the name of it. Okay, it's not updating. Why isn't it updating? Oscillate. Yep, that's what I want. I'm struggling with the tooling now. That's not great. It's just not giving me the changes here, and I don't know why. Okay. Oh, I do know why. I do know why. It's because I'm in play mode. Beep. What an upset. Dupu's not gonna be happy about that. We're up to 9,100. It's not cheap. Okay, it was because I was in play mode. That's why. Jeez, there it goes. Okay. Kind of would expect this to be going back down by now, but maybe there's some math shenanigans at hand here. Hello, Maps King. I am doing all right. I'm just watching these fruits just slowly float away for some reason. Do some thinking here. Like, this is always going to be, time delta time is always going to be a positive value. It's a feature. You have to catch them before they get away. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh, duh. That's time delta time is not the like number of frames since the scene started. I don't know what I was thinking there. It's the time since the last frame. So we need to have like a elapsed time as, what is this coming in as a float? Boop, boop, boop. There we go. And then do it as elapsed time. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da. All right, let's see what this does. Oh, they're wiggling now. All right, good. We got some wiggly fruits. Okay. So let's change the Y speed to 1 and this to 0.1 for now. Let's see what we get. Farewell. There it goes. Okay. Huh. So magnitude, a little bit less, it seems. Ooh. Well. Okay. A little bit less. I was looking for something kind of subtle here. Yeah, there we go. A little bit less than that even. Yeah, let's drop that down even less, I suppose. Jeez. We're gonna get in some floating point issues here. Alright, that'll work. Alright, now that was supposed to be on the prefab. Yeah, so I was expecting this to apply to all of these. Banana. Oh, banana is what? What does that symbol indicate? That it's not right or something? This is looking good. Oh, yeah. How do I tell it to reset from the prefab? Because it's like, it's an edited prefab now, and I don't want it to be. I guess just reset. Nope. Overrides. Here we go. Revert all. Did that revert? That doesn't look reverted. If I throw a cookie in here. Okay, no. That means it's a all right. That's not what that symbol means. Okay. Okay, if I delete this banana and throw another banana in, it still has 100.0.001. Oh. Because I edited this one. Ah, here we go. Overrides. Apply all. And now, yeah, there we go. There it is. Okay, now we should have floating fruits. Germ Dove 1. Hey! That's hilarious. Is that in that? Oh, yep, yep. There we go, here we go. Nope, never mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's... Okay, that's fine. GG. That is hilarious. I love it. That would have been something else. I would have loved that. I would not have expected it, but it would have been just perfect. Okay, now I need to make these collectible. You know what? I'm still just as pleased that GQ did not win. Did he do one of those like online weighted random generator things with a wheel? Was there a wheel? I does is have to know. Okay, so this needs to be on another layer. Oh, it was an actual bucket. That's good. Collectible. Yeah, sure. Okay. So now we have to figure out how to make the player collect fruits. Collect items. So this is gonna be like an on trigger enter. So we're gonna be colliding with something. Oh, it's not the layer we're looking for, is it? It would be the tag. Yeah, we can do a tag as collectible. Okay, and that should now apply to the banana as well. Yes, cool. All right. If other dot game object dot tag equals, can I get tag dot? No. Because there's layer mask dot, but there's not tag dot, which is a little bit weird. Equals collectible. Then other dot destroy, delete, remove. How do we get rid of it? I would really expect destroy, since there's is destroyed. Oh, other dot game object dot destroy. Maybe. No? Set. No? What can we do with the game object? Alright, hold on. Unity. Destroy. It's object.destroy. No, it's destroy. Oh. Huh. I don't know about that, but okay. Yeah, just destroy the object, and then somehow we'll insert a thing. All right, player. That's a siren. Yeah, it's not her. All right, player cube gets a collect one collect. All right, hold on. Let's look that up. Unity. Drag to inspector twice. No, not. Yeah, here we go. Mono behavior dragged and dropped to the game object ends up adding twice. Fixed. Found in version 2021. .3.19. Yep. That's just an issue. It is fixed if I update. Okay, that's good to know at least. Okay, but now let's try collecting items. Let's see if these disappear. Boop, yay. Boop, yay. Cool. Nice. Beep. Well, I mean, that's great right there, isn't it? All right, cool. Where do we go from here? We need a metallic necromancer. Great, cool. Can I just scale this whole ground? Is that a thing that... Oh, it makes it all stretchy. Yeah, we'll try and keep to just copy pasting it. Let's see. I was thinking about a sky. Because right now we got that default gray. This is definitely Twilight Princess. Fishing Hole, Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. There you go. Unity, gray ground. Default skybox. Yeah, how do I... Create a new material, set its shaper to skybox procedural. What? Hang on, let's check this out. Material. Set its shader. Rendering mode. Skybox procedure. Well, that's from 2015, so that may not actually be accurate anymore. Snail is healing. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, here we. It's got to be this, right? Yeah, look at this. Well, I thought I saw. I see background. That's not. That doesn't look like it's doing anything. Target display, HDR, rendering path, clipping planes. Yeah, I was expecting. Is it on the scene? No. So many of them. They're just clogging up the works. I don't know what we're gonna do with all this stuff. I gotta figure out something. It's getting to be ridiculous. The item system. Unity change sky color. How about that? Window lighting. Window lighting. Window lighting. Window rendering lighting. Okay, so it's not in quite the same place. Environment skybox. Man. Fog? No, that didn't do anything.
Don't dare it, no!
Ugh. Duh. Huh. Oh, wait. Environment lighting? Nope, nope, don't want that. Don't want that. Okay, don't know what that's doing. Just try not to mess with that, I guess. And so it seems like, well, where does this live then? Ah. This is shader, skybox, procedural. Ah, here we go. Ground tint. Is this what I want to change? Can I change this? Can I edit this at all? No. Oh. Edit. Edit shader? No. All right. Well, that was a waste of time. Oh well. For now. 15 uses. Jeez. Got a legendary. That's that. It's ridiculous. I made those too common. It's more that it just kind of snowballs, because they're more likely when the quests are more expensive. What do we do next? We can grab food. We need to be able to die and restart, I guess. When our Y value drops below 4. Food meter next? I guess death in general hasn't been figured out yet. Portal. Come on in. I can't believe that GQ and I won equally. I love it. I'm so happy. 6 wins. So Turtle, here, look at this. We got food. We got semi-solids. It's incredible. It's practically Adventure Island up in here. 6, 6, 6, 6. Is this Dab Worlds 2? No, this is. Oh wait, why didn't I? Oh, hang on. Something happened there, right? It was solid from the side. And it should not. That should not be doable. Dab Worlds 1 with worse textures. This is just a learning project. We're not gonna be going much of anywhere with this. This is meant to be. See right there. How did I manage to get that to happen? This is meant to be, yeah, basically like a prettied up, well, prettied down Adventure Island for Turtle. Semi-solids, surprisingly difficult. Look, you can grab bananas. You can grab apples. I've also got strawberries and cookies. Adventure Island remastered. It's incredible, really. There's a lot of things in this that I'm really surprised about how hard it is to make it happen. Like, really, really surprisingly difficult to make some things happen. But whatever. We're going to add a script to let the player die. We're going to allow Master Higgins to die. Let's see here. I'm gonna get a simple script going. Okay, we can do load level. That's our respawn. Okay. So that's not too bad. Now I want to be able to call scripts from other scripts. Unity, call method from another script. Perfect. Calling from other scripts in C#, because they really seem to emphasize like the idea that behaviors should be encapsulated so you can drag them onto different objects. Acquire the component and then call the function. Oh, wow, that makes sense. How about that? So we'll have a script that stores the logic for, I don't know. It's not player movement exactly. Let's just have a, let's just start with a, let's just do a player manager script for now. Maybe we won't, but let's pretend that we're going to break this apart later. All right. So one thing, if this dot, or if transform.y, no, transform.position.y is less than -4, then on player death. Destroy Master Higgins. Yeah. Just destroy him, and then invoke. Yeah, okay, that's the one. We need a respawn player. Let's pretend that someday we'll have lives and stuff. Respawn player is like, hang on, I just had this one pulled up. Application loaded level. No, use scene manager. You fool. This advice is from 2014. Scene manager dot load scene. And then I need the scene build index. How do I get the current build index? I assume scene manager has a loaded, scene loaded. No, that's an event. Current active, no. Get active scene. That'll give me a scene, but it doesn't want a scene, does it? No, it wants a scene name. Really? Dot name? Dot name. All right, and what else does it want? Mode. No, I can go without that. All right, there we go. Respawn player, we'll just restart the level. So we want to invoke, we need to give it the method name, and then a time. Invoke it in 3 seconds. So we're gonna say that you die and then, no, let's say 2 seconds later you respawn. So that's what happens if you fall off a cliff. That's the plan. So all we do now is take that script. Cannot add script player manager because the script class cannot be found. Did something not compile? This looks like it's right there. I don't know what you're talking about. File name and class name match. It looks a lot like. Oh, hang on. We gotta get out of play mode. I assume that's the problem. All right, so now we add player manager, and apparently it adds it twice because reasons. Because apparently there's just a bug in this version of Unity. All right, so let's jump off a cliff after we grab a fruit and see if everything just goes back to normal. Whee! Okay, 1, 2. Where are we? Object of type game object has been destroyed, but you're still trying to access it. Is that the case? Oh, I guess I have to invoke first. Does that work? Does that work? Is that the problem? We're gonna find out if that's the problem. So it's saying like, hey, you already destroyed player. You can't be doing things with player. Like, come on. Out of signal coverage, it's like 20 feet away. Come on. Nope, doesn't like it. I guess not. My worry is that like you do weird things like I don't want it doing things like letting you try. Okay, come on. Like try to use your hammers, let's say, and so you keep hearing hammer sound effects after you're dead. Like after the game over music is playing. Unity respawn has been destroyed. Let's see if somebody's encountered this exact same issue. You set active to false. What does that do? What if things are false, what does that do? So instead of destroy, tell me what active does. Okay, but yeah, but what is active? All right, hang on. Game object dot active. What is this? Deprecated. Oh, use active self. Okay, what is that? The local active state. All right, fine. Like, does that mean that it won't do updates or what? Like, what does it mean when something is not active? It could trigger a loss of control. I would hate to have to, like, pass that information around. That's a good point. Yeah, we probably do need, like, a specific death process that's not just for pits. Oh, hey, that worked. I don't know what... Oh, and it only logged test one time. Okay, that's good. That's good. Done. Done. Active did the trick. It no longer... It only fired this one time. Once more, no further. We're cutting you off, Snail. Alright, there we go. So now when we fall in a pit, we die. Great. Now we need an enemy, unfortunately. Oh, man. I've not found a great way to do art on these. Like, it just does not play out well. Alright, you know what we're gonna do, though? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna place a specific documents, no, desktop, dev, images, enemies, snail. There he is. What is that red snail? What was that gonna be? Is that some cut content? I have no idea. Sneak peek of Paper Dabble. There it is. Come on, let me just trim that little piece off there. There we go. All right, save that to our Snail Mountain art folder. So we gotta add it here. Texture type. Huh. Alpha source, yeah, huh. Alpha is transparency? I don't know. I don't want to mess with that. Alright, now we need to make a new material and call it snail. It's nice and smooth, no reflections or anything. And what was the thing we have to do? I don't even remember. How did we do this? We had to do something dumb, didn't we? To make it see-through. Yeah, Earthbound. Great. Great music. Alright, let's create a snail cube. Well, let's delete that. Let's actually just create a new empty object. And we're gonna call this base enemy. That's gonna be a prefab. And in that, it's going to be it's going to have a hitbox, a collider. 111 is fine. And then it also needs to have a plane, which we've learned 0.1 is the magic number there. Then 90 degrees and 180 degrees. Yeah, there it is. Mesh render? No, not a mesh renderer. Not a collider. Texture snail. Okay, I guess it does need a mesh renderer. Yeah. Okay, but then we have to change the rendering mode to fade. It just does not do good with the edges. I don't know if that's specific to the whatever. Doesn't matter. All right. There's our snail. Incredible. Incredible art. All right. Let's throw this guy right over here. There he is. He's a little bit squished, and that is okay. And his hitbox is probably a little bit bigger than his art. That's less okay. Honestly, we should fix that. And we can do that simply by changing the size of this collider. We do want to make sure that the Y value lines up with the bottom. Actually, that's probably fine, but yeah, a little bit smaller. X is good. Okay, so he's not gonna move. He needs a rigid body. So that he'll actually fall. There we go. Now he's gonna have gravity. Let's see what happens. He should basically be a box now. Like, I might be able to knock him over even. Oop, there he goes. We got him. Ship it. Okay. Freeze rotation. Don't let him travel in the Z dimension at all. Just shove him over. Pushed him right off. That's amazing. You can just do that. Okay. We're gonna make some slight changes here. He needs to be tagged as an enemy. Like an enemy that hurts to touch. Enemy. Cool. And then we're going to need a script on the player's side. Actually, I guess we've already got the We've got the collect items is a start. It's starting to look put together. That's an exciting, it's an exciting feeling. Okay, we're gonna change the script for player manager to have this on trigger so that if you touch an enemy, then that's a player death. I'm excited for that, Germ. Ah. Oh no. I need his collider to be a trigger. I don't know what this song is from. Oh, now he fell through the ground. Cool. Uh-oh. Oh, because he's not... Okay, hang on. So not on trigger enter, but on collision enter is the one. I think this will work. Let's try this. I think this will work. Yeah, not a trigger. I want him to actually be a physic. Yeah. Hey! Oh! Fine. Sure. Yay, I died. And I respawned, importantly. Alright. Okay, so next up, we need the ability for the snail needs the ability to move. He needs the gift of locomotion. Also, this snail art is like not quite what I... Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, now I would be okay with this being stretched back out a bit. Alright, so let's make a new script. And we're gonna call it... Wait, does this... You're not even gonna be able to jump on him. Do we want the snail to move? Because snails don't do that in Adventure Island. Enemy move, enemy patrol. Wait, hang on. Enemy ground patrol. What do snails do? They just snail around. They're best. They just do their best. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be a matter of like he moves left, and then yeah, we'll at least make a script for enemies moving around. How about that? Let's see here. We're gonna have a direction. Which is left, -1F. The snail is the test subject, exactly. We're gonna serialize speed. And what we're gonna say is just, oh yeah, we need to get our rigid body. Yep, that, and you know what I want, right? Boom, he knows what I want. All right. Rigid body dot velocity equals vector dot new vector 3. It's speed times direct. Yeah, cool. Man, autocomplete is getting creepy. Okay, now we want to do something weird. We want to say, this is where we want to look to see, like, is the snail at a ledge? And this is going to be a little bit tricky, I think. I think we want to do a ray cast. Physics dot ray cast. So what is the... What do we give it? An origin, okay, and a direction. Perfect. And it's gonna give us a yes or no. That's not as good. I want to know how far. Hit distance or hit info. That's the one I want. Can I get just, yeah, here we go. This one right here. Origin, direction, and out hit info. Okay, so origin is dot position plus new vector 3. Actually, yes, it is going to be in the direction times the snail's width. Rigid do rigid bodies have? Yeah, they must have size, right? Dot size dot rigid body dot not position. Maybe they don't have sizes. I guess that's just the collider. Well, let's use the collider then. Boom. That's amazing. Collider dot size. No. Oh, I guess I could use transform dot size. No. Oh wait, not transform, just size. No. What? All right. Hold on. Snail. What do you have? Scale. Snail scale. We gotta get the scale of the snail, or we could get the size of the collider. The sizer of the collider. Collider dot. Come on. What do you got? Collider dot. Bounds. Dot size. Dot x. Okay, so that's going to give me the width of the snail. I'm going to take that. I'm going to multiply it by the direction, and I'm going to add that to the center of the snail. And the result is when I'm moving left, the snail is going to be looking at a point half a snail in front of itself. Okay, so that is a float times a float for x, 0, 0. So there's our raycast origin. We're looking half a snail ahead. Direction, vector 3 dot down. And then out, raycast, hit info equals raycast hit out hit info. Okay, so this should give me the information I need. If hit info dot wait, hang on, is hit. So if we hit ground, or rather, if we don't hit ground, or we do hit ground, but the distance is greater than 1, then we're going to count that as a ledge. Mario's early years. I don't think I've heard of it. Preschool fun. Huh. So if we determine that we're at a ledge, then direction times equals -1. Just turn us around. Then that's it, right? Is that a ground patrol right there? I think it is. We're gonna try it. Oh, are we? Does that mean we're in play mode? Oh wait, no, we're not. It's right there. Enemy ground control. Enemy ground patrol. I should be able to just add this. But no, cannot add script component. File name and class name match. Oh, there's our issue. Okay. It's a trilogy. Oh no. All right, let's see if this works. Let's see if this snail starts going back and forth. There he goes. That's a good start. He is slow, as a snail would be. Oh my gosh! Did we first try? We first tried a section of code. That is decent. Yeah, he's looking half a snail ahead. That just works. That's ridiculous. Tremble before the might of my C# mastery. I feel good about that. Like I had an idea. I was able to do it within the engine. I didn't have to rely on like, well, here's how I would do it in such and such language. I didn't go on any rants. 64. You gotta guess 6. All right, there we go. That works pretty well, and we can actually modify the speed even right here. Let's give that a go. Speedy snail. Ooh, he's a speedy boy now. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Turtle's gonna love it. I would like for him to flip around, but there's a problem there. Specifically, the problem is that he's not rendered on the other side. Maybe we could fix. Is there a way to? Let me see. Unity, render both sides of plane. Is that doable? Or do I just have to have 2 planes? Make 2 planes. Make a completely flat box. I'd be down with that. I think the reason I didn't go with the box initially is because my worry was it would draw a single thin fractional pixel. But yeah, let's replace this plane with a box. Yeah, put a box there. All right, the plane is 0.13.1.1. Okay, that's fine. So let's just take this and squish it to. Can we do 0? Can we do 0? Ooh, that is some Z fighting right there. That is some juicy Z fighting. Okay, and then if we just take the texture of snail and also delete the plane, and also the cube is using, it has no collider. We don't want it to collide with anything. Okay, this is not what I wanted. This does not look good. Okay, that's not much. Well, that is slightly better. Okay, so I just need it infinitely thin, huh? Ugh. fine. I'm not happy about it. Why does it keep making things upside down? Is that normal? Is that normal? Oh, it's because... Oh, okay. Sure. Dang it. Why? Why is this how it's gonna do it? All right, that's fine. Because that means that we can rotate around the x-axis 180 degree. No, okay, not that. The y-axis. No, not that. The z-axis. No, not that. Oh, the eyes are always right there. So we would have to do both. All right, hold on. First off. So we need to do both X and Y? No. Okay, I need to do Y and Z. No. Oh, geez. Why am I having so much trouble flipping this stupid snail? The texture is wrapping. That's fine. All right. Okay. How would I flip this snail around? This dumb snail around that defies logic. Okay. I want to flip a snail in 3D space with my mind. Why is this so hard? Just Y. All right, let's try just Y. It's close. Take it. Give me this. I know, right? That's not how. I'm saying that it's wrapping around the box. I want it to wrap. Well, I mean, I kind of want it to wrap around the box. I don't know of a better way to make it render. TikTok circuit. So I guess one thing I could do is change, not the offset, tiling to -1. That's it. Change the tiling to -1. Okay, so I didn't need the cube at all. The plane is fine. Can I Control Z back to when I had the plane? Is there any chance that the history goes that deep? There it is. Okay. Whew. All right. So I should be able to get away with just changing the tiling. Yeah, from 1 to -1. So that means I need to. Okay, that means I need to find. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Plane? Yeah. Plane, sure. If plane exists. No? It's never gonna be null, it says. Okay. I mean, I don't know. All right, whatever. Plane dot. Plane dot tiling? No. Oh, wait. Oh, boy. Okay. We have to specifically get the material. Plane.getComponent. Why can't I do plane dot? Why can't I do plane.getComponent, huh? Why is that not a thing? What is wrong with what is plane? If not, oh wait, I bet plane is something. Okay, I just probably need to say game object instead of plane then. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so plane is something different. Plane in the code refers to not a game object represented by a 2D mesh, but just a mathematical concept, I assume. Material dot tiling? No. Material. Okay, what properties are on this? I want the tiling. Material. Main texture? Sure. Well, Oh no. You know what I'm betting? I bet that if we change this, it's going to change all instances of snails everywhere. That's my bet. Main texture scale dot x times equals -1. Can I just... Nope. That's not... Yeah, okay. Main texture scale. I assume that's it. Assume that's what I want. That's dot x. Yeah, okay. All right, let's try this as it stands. So what I'm very much assuming is going to happen is that we are going to see... Bye, snail. Off into the distance with you. We're going to see this first guy turn around properly, but it's going to make the other guy also flip. That's my guess. Okay, neither of them turned. Cool, even better. Dang it. Oh wait, we got a null reference error on that. Okay. And that's probably because this came back with nothing. Somehow. Can we debug.log material and see if we actually get anything? I'm assuming that's coming back null, and that's why everything's going crazy. The variable plane has not been assigned. Oh! Ah! Ah ha ha. Is that gonna do it? Actually, come to think of it, Unity get child game object. Get child function. Transform.get child. That might be a that seems like a bad way to do it, and it seems very breakable. But maybe this will work. Okay, well. Yeah, we are getting nulls there. Okay, let's do this. Let's try getting rid of this mess. Instead, say... plane equals transform.getChild. Is that right? Transform seems wrong. But maybe this will just work. So this seems like a bad way to do it. Okay, well, yeah, we got nulls again. How do you make just something... Alright, hold on. Unity flip sprite. No, Unity 3D flip sprite. No, I don't want... No, I don't want 2D. I really want 3D. And I can't just rotate it because reasons. Oh, man. I put 3D specifically in the search terms, and it's still nothing but 2D answers. Gust bellows. All right, get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. See, I want him to just, like, turn around. Just a little blurb. But then he's invisible. That's why I was going to do the box. You know what we could do, though, is, unfortunately, have 2 instances of the plane. One of them rotated. 180 degrees, but also with a -1 time. Oh no, that flips them both. That does flip them both. Crap. Can I... How is this not... How is this not a thing? Okay, Unity 3D mirror material? No, that's just creating, no. That's just how to make mirrors and mirror rendering. That's not what I want. Reflect material, that's not gonna, reflect object. Object reflecting off of no. Yeah, flip object just gives me. Okay, hang on. Flipping 3D game objects in Unity. Ugh. Ugh. Wait. If I just scale this, is it? Wait, hang on. Maybe it's this simple. Maybe it's this simple. Hold on, that's probably it. That's got to be it, right? That's why there were no search results, because it was that straightforward. Equals wait, local scale? What? Okay. Sure. Old Bullet William. Okay, maybe this is enough right here. Let's try this. This is the one. This is the one. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Come on. Come on. Box Colliders does not support negative scale or size. That's fine, I think. Ah! Gimme. Give me this. Give me him. Yeah, his scale is just bouncing. His scale is just a bouncing. That is doing some wonky stuff with the box collider, probably. Ooh, actually, yeah. I think that is doing some wonky stuff with the box collider. Well, maybe not. Yeah, okay. I can still touch him. Ooh. Oh, you know what? The velocity here that we're setting. Let's fix that because it's making some problems of gravity. Velocity, yeah. I don't want to mess with our Y velocity. Or our Z velocity for that matter, but it should always be 0. There we go. Now we can actually fall. So let's take this snail right here. No, other one. Let's throw him into the air a little bit, see what happens. He should fall. Ooh. I guess that makes sense. He wiggles a bit on the way down because he is constantly he's constantly realizing, oh no, I don't have anything to bounce off. It's because he doesn't like to eat fruit, exactly. So we need an is grounded function for this. Ooh, you know what? That's one of those things where I should pull this out into some alternate, function that multiple things can use. But instead, I won't. Instead, we're going to use is grounded by saying take my position, look down, and max that out at 1 unit. And if I am grounded, then you can do all this magic. What should we do? What should we do next then? There we go. Okay, good. He went off to the side. Ooh. Moving platform? Yeah. Let's do moving platform. Let's give it some art. Enemy killing. So yeah, for enemy killing, we need an actual power up. Let's go. Yeah, 512 height. Not 512. Height 64. There we go. Moving platform. Yeah, we gotta have our eggs. That's how it works. Moving platform is gonna be made of wood. Brown and dark brown. Oh yeah, let's zoom in really far and then stretch it out. Yeah, something like this right here. Oh, because I'm not on a layer. There we go, separate layer. What do we got here? 2 pixels top, 2 pixels down, 2 pixels left. Great. That's gonna be our base setup there. It's this, except let's erase some pixels here to round it out a bit. Like that, I guess. Yeah. Just like that. That'll be our platform. That looks fine, honestly. Okay. Is this big enough to fill this? Yeah, basically. Cool. That looks fine to me. We'll treat it as semi-solid, which I think because we already have, because you see, I think because we already have that layer code set up for the player, that's just gonna work. Can I just like drag this? No, I can't. Okay, I definitely, wait, hang on. Oh, I can, look at that. So I don't need to, do I not need to make an actual thing here? I guess we'll find out. Okay, create an empty object. This is gonna be called our moving platform. Answer. Okay, this is gonna be a new prefab. Create a 3D object, make it a box. We love those boxes. So can I just like drop the texture right onto that box? I can. Well, look at that. Okay, size of this thing. It's gonna be bigger. How big? 8. 8. And then I have to do the thing on the thing to tell it that it's a thing. You know. You guys know what I mean. OPEC, here it is. Fade. Incredible. What is this? This is a GameCube game. Oh, yeah. Well, you had the opportunity. You had one chance, etc., etc. Well, that's a big platform. Okay. Let's actually maybe not make it that big. Let's scale that down. Looks good, looks good. Okay, so moving platform. Oh, and we need to make sure to specify that moving platform is on the layer of semi-solid. Yes. Okay. So I guess let's start with making sure that much works. So I guess the snail might be able to land on it. Let's find out. Good idea. Hey, look at that. Hey. Oh, feels a little weird. No, maybe not. Maybe that was just me. Yeah, when I land on it, I get a little bit stuck on it. And that's probably because of that whole thing of... Oh, and same with the ground, weirdly enough. I'm landing in the... I'm like getting stuck in the ground. Ugh. Why am I getting stuck in this ground? Like, the ground below me is not semi-solid, so it should be exempt from the semi-solid code. Let's try some things here. Let's remove this semi-solid pass-through script temporarily. You know that item intimately well. Oh, you don't say. Oh, I'm still kind of like, like, thump. Why? Why though? Huh. Is it the material? Okay, so it's not the semi-solid problem. Let's check that basic ground prefab. Why am I getting a null reference exception? Semi-solid pass-through. Is it because I turned it off? Oh, maybe it's because I was dead. Semi-solid pass-through, line 51. That's weird. Line 51. Yeah, on collision exit. Yeah, that could be because I was no longer in existence right then. So that's something to watch out for. Am I touching the inner part of the ground? There's an idea. Is that what it is? That very well could be part of it. Let's take a look at our basic ground here. This cube below, we don't want it to have a collider, honestly. Let's see if that makes any difference. Okay, we come down. No, that's not it. Let's see if it's this like material stuff. We have a not a texture, low friction. Let's see if this is the problem. Nope, that's not it. We really are like sinking into the ground slightly. Right? Is that what I'm seeing there? When I resize the ground prefab, I mean, maybe? It's happening on this too. Okay, the snails are kind of getting in the way here. All right, let's no longer, let's get rid of player manager because that's the one that deals with us dying. So that we can just jump on things and see what happens. Okay, that's not the one that deals with us dying. What? I thought unchecking it made it not happen anymore. Alright, snail. You guys, I need you to leave. Other snail, also leave. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I get stuck. Stuck. Yeah. I'm gonna try. Sticking in ground. Oh. That would be weird. This is caused by ghost vertices. This is why people use capsules. Ah. I see. So, instead of using a box collider, we want to use a capsule collider, apparently. And not a box collider. Let's try it. I'm still sticking into the ground. Like, that's definitely... What if... No, it's not my gravity. Because I didn't code the gravity. You've never had that happen. Like, it's just a little stutter, and it's not all the time. It's only when I'm coming down with enough speed. When jumping. Stuck in the ceiling. Character stuck in the ground. No. Stuck in the ground after certain jumps, maybe. Rigid body continuous collision detection. Whoops. There he goes. Okay, hang on. Rigid body continuous collision detection. Okay. Sure. Nope. That's not it. Continuous dynamic. Nope. Continuous speculative. Nope. Interpolate. Yes. Extrapolate. Nope. Is kinematic. Wait, no. That is super weird. I mean, it's like I can kind of deal with it, but it kind of breaks the flow a little bit. So it's not the fact that it's the collider being wrong or something, right? No, that seems to have the same issue. Material low friction. Let's try this. Nope, I still kind of just sink down for just like a couple of frames. Also, there's this. That's because the capsule collider doesn't apply properly with the semi-solid setup I've got. All right, well, cool. That's just part of the game now. Get used to it. Need to raycast a check at its feet and reset the rigid body velocity when in contact. That feels so... What am I trying to say here? So whenever I'm touching the ground, I need to reset my player velocity. Why would that... That seems like such an odd thing for me to have to manually fix that. Like, we can do that. We already even have an is grounded check. We've already got a function that we can piggyback onto for that. Like, I'm not too far off base, right? That does seem weird, doesn't it? Alright, so if I'm not jumping and I'm on the ground, then set my Y velocity to 0. Oh, do that in the fixed update specifically. Oh, dang it. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Now, let's just actually take this whole block in there. Can we get away with that for now? Maybe there's some benefit to getting your collider stuck inside another collider. Sure, yeah. No, that's a good point. Oops. Right, because, yeah, hang on. Fixed update is... Man, it's been a while since I've had to remember about fixed update stuff. Okay, so we actually need to have a... is jump pressed... We got to pass some information back and forth here. Because this will do this, and then we can throw this over to fixed update. Yeah, so we gotta manage this a little bit. But it's okay. We're kind of just smoothing out the edges, trying to remember all the stuff that we haven't done in a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine, that's normal. Thank you for the follows there. 2 follows. Welcome in. Anytime I see multiple follows like within 5 seconds of each other, I get very nervous that we're about to have a fun night with lots of bot banning. Went to mod view. Yeah. Okay, hang on. What am I doing here? Okay. So is jump pressed is happening on the regular update call. And then we throw that in the fixed update that if that is happening and we are on the ground, then set our velocity to just set our Y velocity equal to our jump force. If we did not press jump, then you know what? Hang on, take this out for just a little bit. Yeah, two accounts, neither of which have any messages ever in chat. No, we're not. We're dropping the. Oh, okay. Okay, we're having a little bit of issue. Oh, dang it! Now I got to remember how to do this fixed update jump stuff. Yep. Fixed by fixed is not. Yep, that's time increments, frame period. Input data is every frame. So in update, Oh, because this can run multiple times. So we do drop input. Do your ground check based on velocity instead of key press. What? Let's see. Jump. Is jump pending? Let's go with that. So if you press the input key and you are on the ground, then a jump is pending. In which case, during our fixed update, we will do the physics update here. Okay, I think that's what we need there. Oh wait, hang on. It's this and this and... dang it. Hang on. Right. We delete, we set this flag false here. So we're gonna do a one-way flag set there and then clear the flag after we process the jump. All right, here we go. Give it a go. Is my is grounded check? Yeah, my is grounded check. Dang it. Is not precise enough, is it? All right. Make this a little bit easier to see here. So what did I do here? What am I doing here? Is touching ground. So we're doing a box cast. We're doing a box cast from the center of the player going down. The size of the box cast is yeah, why not? I'll take a look. The annoying thing is, like, in my engine, I know exactly what to do for this kind of thing. But switching over to Unity, it's like, it's trying to drive someone else's car, and everything's just not quite in the right spot. Yeah, I mean, 500 character limit. Looks like more than 500 characters. Here, let me see if I can pop that into Notepad and do a find replace on semicolon to add to add new lines. Well, it's better. Is it better? Okay, so let's see here. Physics check sphere. Ooh, check sphere. What is this? This might be easier than a box cast. Let's find out. All right, returns true if there are any colliders overlapping the sphere defined by position and radius in world coordinates. Okay, so it's like a point check for is there solidity here. Yeah, I could see that working, because we could set that directly below the player rather than box casting down, because we don't really care about the actual distance. The only thing is we have to make sure that there's no very thin solids, which I don't think that's an issue. We're not actually using planes anywhere. I'd be willing to try swapping that out. Let's give that a go. Beep. Here, so let's take this. Let's take this code and just comment it out for now. Just in case we need to switch back. Bottom of player, or let's say slightly below player, is our box colliders transforms position plus center of the box collider. No, we can get just bottom of the box collider, right? Do we want the collider or do we want the rigid body? Wait, rigid body doesn't have a size, does it? No. Okay, I get not that exactly. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so we can grab the collider's bounds. Dot. What is this? It's a bounds object. Okay. Dot. We got center. We got size. Extents is what we're looking for. So we want the center plus the extents dot y. Yeah, all right. Well, that works. So we can grab a point in space as. Oh, actually, we can just do this. We can just take the center and add 0, comma the y, comma 0, and that should be nope. Oh, because that's a vector 3, right? Center dot y. Yeah, there we go. All right, so there's our point here, and we're gonna add 0.01f. Then we're gonna try this physics.sphere check sphere. So this is returns true if there are any colliders overlapping the sphere, defined by position and radius in world's coordinates. Okay, so we're gonna give it this point and a radius of even smaller. Actually, smaller than that even. Is touching ground. All right, let's see if that's a cleaner is touching ground. Still not sold on this yet. I'm getting nothing. Ooh woo. Interesting. All right, let's attach the debugger. All right, so we're gonna throw this right here. All right, are we touching ground? Well, I guess we're, yeah, let's wait until we actually get on the ground. And now let's try it. All right, so we have our point slightly below our player at 1.71. Seems reasonable. Like if I had to look at my, well, I guess I can't right now. Is touching ground is false. What? 0, 0, y value 1.71. Care to explain? Or y value, what's the y value of this ground here? Wait, 1.7.1, that doesn't sound right. Where's world origin? Yeah, 0's right here. So we should be getting a value pretty close to 0. Oh, I need to subtract our, yeah. Let's try this. Yeah, there's... What? Have you tried Q? Well... Huh. Can't jump right now. Why does it think I'm on the ground there? Why does it think I'm on the ground any of these places? Yeah, this one's new. Huh. I'm trying to get away with keeping things as simple as I can object-wise in these early learning stages. Something about having multiple elements per object is really throwing me for a loop. For a lot of the things I'm seeing, like let's say oh, this object is moving over here. Having a target object, like, okay, yes, here's node 1, node 2, and it's gonna move between these. Like, okay, that much makes sense. But all the tutorials I see where it's like, oh, here's how to do, a simple a platform that moves you along. It's like, okay, so you want to put a tiny invisible trigger on top of the platform. I'm thinking, like, that can't be that's a code smell right there. So admittedly, a lot of my experience is coming from like actual corporate application development. And if you have to pull some kind of weird trick like that, that feels like you're kind of like, you found a solution that works, but it's not maintainable. It's not something that it will work, but there has to be a more straightforward way to make that happen in code. Yeah, that's what's really annoying me, is all these things I want to do, I'm like, well, I know exactly what the algorithm for that would be. It's like, oh yeah, you just add this, search here, cast this, and then it's making me do all these editor things, these drag and drop things that are really annoying. It's like, I don't want to do that. I would rather have this all in a nice, neat code file. Like, that's what I'm used to, is when I'm programming games, I will do it from scratch. I will build my own engine, and then it can just all be code. And there's none of this like, okay, so you're going to drag this here, drag that there. Admittedly, for laying things out in a 3D space, yeah, sure, that makes a lot of sense. But for things like applying materials to multiple objects, it's like, I would really prefer this to be just like in a JSON format. What am I streaming tomorrow? Possibly more of this. I'm not sure. Like, this is good. The fact that I'm getting annoyed at these weird oddities of modern game development, having developed my own games multiple times before, the fact that I'm getting annoyed with the editor is probably a good thing, because I'm building up the calluses to ensure that I can withstand working in something like this. Play A Hat in Time. I need to. It's on my to-do list. I still need to finish up Dabble Party. I've been doing some testing with Hovercat on the non-stream nights, and I'm still finding some pretty major issues. For instance, did you guys really want to play any more than the first minigame? Can I highlight my player? Sure, it's floating right over here. There he is. Don't worry about him floating. He just kind of does that sometimes. Yeah, so we got a Y position of 0.79 for his center point. So I'm expecting like right around 0.15. It's downhill after 1 minute. Yeah, it's true. If I don't win the first minigame, I'll be totally checked out. It's going to be very exciting. But I do still have to do a lot of code improvements. Iron out a few bugs. That's true. It's just 15 rounds of Hangman. That's the entire thing. It's going to be good. I am quite excited. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. for one night only, and then it goes back into the vault. Category everything. There's still the secret 1 in 10,000 category out there somewhere. Yeah, we should do that. Actually, what I kind of want to do is, at some point, also, I want to make a dummy version of Dabble Party specifically for Turtle, to make sure his computer can, like, render more than one thing at a time. Just to get some benchmarking numbers. But I don't even know if I'm going to have time for that. We may just kind of play it by ear and hope for the best. Transform position. Kind of. It isn't games done goodly. Ain't that the truth? Yes, but not with magic numbers. I don't want to put 0.5 in the actual vector constructor, because if I later go back and change the size of the object, I want to make sure that doesn't screw things up. Managing the multiple, then use a feat game object. No, you can calculate it. The numbers are all there. The problem is mentally managing that many transforms. Like, okay, the actual game object has a scale. The box collider has a separate size, and then they have to be multiplied together to get the final.
Is a fickle mistress.
All right, I should go to bed. Nice, 6. You got it. You got it. All right. Is anybody on? Let's find out. Why is the signal coverage like really crapping out? All right. GFE just finished a randomizer run. Yeah. Maybe I'll play around with this a little bit more tomorrow. I don't know what the deal is with that weird drag along the ground that it's doing. That's very strange to me. Like, in my opinion, this doesn't feel like a game engine. Unity feels like a physics engine, and that's it. It's like if you want to build a game, you have to do a whole lot of throwing things together. Like something as straightforward as a semi-solid, a one-way solid object, that should be baked in. Like, admittedly, no two games are going to be the same. Nobody's going to want to have their game be just like, oh, I'm just dragging and dropping the same tools as everybody else. But it feels like there are some things that should just be baked in. You know, customizable, of course, but like some pre-built stuff like, this is an object that is solid from one direction. It's like, that seems like a very straightforward thing to have in a game engine. Not necessarily in a physics engine, though. I really feel like Unity is, at its core, just a physics engine with some nice editor sugar on top. But all the things that would make for a video game. Menus. Like, oh my gosh, the stuff I'm seeing on how people are putting together menus in Unity, that should not be something that you have to, you shouldn't need to reinvent the wheel. And it shouldn't, in my opinion, that should not even be a separate library. That should be built into the engine. Yeah, there's packages. I barely got in before someone brought up that there's packages that do that. These things are such a core thing to just about any video game, like menus, input mapping options. What else am I going to think of? Nothing else off the top of my head. Those are the main two things that I'm dreading dealing with. input mapping just got reworked. Great. Looking forward to staring at slightly out-of-date tutorials and wondering why things aren't working. Oh my gosh. I'm salty. Let me just go back into TypeScript where I actually understand how things are supposed to work. Alright, guys. I'm gonna head out for the night. Maybe I'll bonk my head against this a little bit more tomorrow. Yeah. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. I've got to stop myself before I just get spun up again on all this and ranting about things. Just develop in RenPy. I mean, Godot is tempting. Oh man. I do wonder. Edit project sent. No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like if I am a player and I want to remap my controls. Not if I'm the developer and saying like, left and right is going to be F and H instead of A and D. No. I'm talking about I have built my game, I've shipped it, and now I am the player. And I'm like, well, my B button is kind of broken. I prefer to use the A button instead. Can I edit the setting? Is there a settings menu somewhere? It's like, I didn't develop a settings menu that does that. Like, oh, well, I guess I can't play this. It's like button remapping should be something that every game should ship with. And that means that every game developer has to spend time building that. Or, getting the appropriate package installed and customized. But that's its own thing. All right, I'm ranting again. Good night, everyone. We'll see what I do tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be. It'll be a surprise.